is it fucking snowing again? All right. Felonies should do crimes. Yeah, but it should be a violent felony because you can get some fucked up felonies. Like Dahlia is now banned because they missed, they completely fucked up. She got a, what was it? I think it was reckless evading. Whereas the other ones are not felonies? Yeah, joyriding is not a felony. It's a misdemeanor. What was the other one? Oh, shit. Dahlia Faye. Resisting arrest. Resisting arrest is also a misdemeanor. So, like, she's banned from G6 because PD fucked up.
Just don't be surprised if Swan ends up smashing you instead.
Oh, I'm fine by getting smashed by Swan.
What type of smashing are we talking about here?
The only kind of smashing. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of question that is.
I don't know. I came into the conversation, so.
Oh, wait. You know who Swan is, right?
Yeah.
Swan?
You don't know Swan?
It rings a bell.
You're a deputy mayor and you don't know about Swan?
Yeah, she'll ring your bell.
Goddamn right. That's what it's all about.
Swan.
Oh. Yeah, you've never heard of Smash Club?
No.
Oh. Damn. It's crazy to me, like, just with how much advertisement and stuff, people still don't know about things.
Yeah, really. It's like, just, I don't know. I guess
Smash Club is basically a bunch of dudes get together, some girls, too, and they just smash, you know?
Oh,
and
I
then
should.
there's like a winner at the end.
They get in a big circle, lots of
I'm gonna look up the
audience
fucking
members,
different grades.
Usually, like, usually in a very dark, secluded area, and they just smash.
Yeah, last time they did it at the like abandoned apartment, so there was like 3 layers of viewers watching the smash.
Man, so bummed I missed
kind
that
of a
one.
brawl at the end of the smash too. That was kind of crazy. Them cops
yeah?
ended up getting knocked out and shit. Yeah, I was running security for the shit. I actually ended up knocking out somebody who tried to kidnap another guy.
Yeah, that was supposed to be me, but I took an hour-long nap that morphed into an 8-hour-long bedtime.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just that fucking tired, man.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
Just at the town, city hall, whatever. Just kind of working on shit and hearing people out.
Oh, and getting paid?
Yeah.
It must be nice.
I know. Have you talked to your lawyer?
If I talk to my lawyer, I've tried.
But?
I mean, it has to go to appeal, so it has to go through the docket.
That's probably gonna take a while, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Wait, why can't I find that? I know that's dumb. It's also like I just had another conversation. Like I don't think it should be violent felonies, just not all felonies.
Reckless endangerment is a violent felony.
Reckless endangerment is a violent felony?
Or reckless, no, sorry.
Evading.
Not reckless, yeah, reckless evading is the definition of a violent.
Yeah, but is it though?
I mean, yeah, it's the definition. It's the definition of fleeing recklessly, which endangers the lives of others.
Well, okay, so Dahlia has a right to be mad because she's getting shafted because PD didn't do their fucking job.
I feel like something's changed that I'm not aware of. What can't felons do now?
What can't or can?
Yeah, can't.
It's really only G6.
Okay.
Because you have to, again, I don't think you should be included in that because what happened is that PD didn't do their fucking job, so. But at the same time, I don't think you should have people handling government money or money of any kind like that when you are a felon.
Sure, I agree with that.
Yes, but in your case, it's different because you got charged incorrectly because the officer was incompetent.
Yeah, I mean, Wong didn't get charged at all.
No, and that's the weird thing. Neither of them got charged, but you did.
Oh, Jason got charged.
Okay, I guess it was just delayed.
Yeah, I think so, because Jason was the driver, I guess.
Why can't I find X?
Yeah, I mean, my only concern really is if it affects businesses at all. That's majorly my concern.
Anything below 75 is bad condition?
I got flooded with texts from, not flooded, but a couple texts from Mosley people today.
Is she appealing?
I have to head down there.
I am making a new legislation. I don't know if you would approve or not. People need to keep their working vehicle in a working condition.
What would you define as a working condition?
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to work out right now. Obviously, if you drive around with a missing door, that is one thing. You should get fined for that.
Okay.
You should also make sure that you are displaying the appropriate, decals and everything for the job that you are doing. And this is mostly for people working, not so much just people in general. But maybe we should just make it across the board. Oh, that'll fuck people. I'm gonna get shot if I keep going down this fucking route.
You're gonna get shot. People, I'm gonna say with the limited amount of jobs that people can do, I'm playing devil's advocate slightly, with the limited amount of jobs that people can do, and trying to put any amount of personality into their job that they can.
It's
just trying to be creative at all while doing these really, really fucking mindless jobs.
What is these empty bags?
To bring any sort of other life into the city. Now, I also hate seeing the watermelon G6 truck, but I at least have a response when I see the fucking watermelon G6 truck,
Yeah, but I'm fine with that. You're saying the watermelon G6 truck. As long as they have the decal of G6, I don't care.
Okay. I don't know if there's any. I haven't taken any decals off.
No, people do that.
I can't think of.
Apparently, people remake their trucks to look like news vans.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. So here's the thing. And this is the other thing. I've talked to Alex before, and we were going to have basically set presets for because I have the paint mixes for the G6 logos. So I was painting, just color swapping the order basically of the primary, secondary.
Yeah.
For the managers. And I know they're not actually, whatever. So it was more coordinated. Yeah, it would make them a target, but it's also more uniform.
Yeah.
There's a couple companies I do that, not companies, but people that work together. There's a couple tow truckers that won't have the same paint mix because they all work together.
Yeah, tow trucking isn't really bad. It's mostly G6 that's the issue. You should have the decal that you are a G6 worker. It ties in with the DRIP Act. People should dress for the job that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also primarily that people need to keep their vehicle in a working condition that isn't dangerous.
So anything below 50. Well, and this goes into how I hate that. How I'm gonna come to the courthouse. But I hate how the engine light currently works on cars because you can wreck your car 4 times, right?
Sure.
And the engine will stall out and then it will break down, but you can hit it with a repair kit and it will start working again and it will still be at about whatever the percentage was before.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But the check engine light will come on then.
Yeah. Well, that's not the biggest concern. It's the overall under the hood.
No, but I'm just saying that for you're either gonna have everybody going around and carrying a toolkit. Hold on.
But I
I'm
don't
at the
think
warehouse.
you can't fix a vehicle like that, though. The condition of
No,
the
you
vehicle
can't.
isn't-
Hold on.
He's so upset that he's hanging and has his head in chains.
Give me a second, I need to check something. Did they add the parking spots? They did. I don't think it works, Cindy Boo. I can see the parking spot, but I can't. I saw the parking thing for like 2 seconds. Where did it go? I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. All right. Say, look at this car. Do you have a toolkit on you?
Yeah.
All right. Take a look at this one. The truck.
This is about to be
Fucked.
yeah.
That's
So
what
this is about to be like in such a bad condition. It's going to short out when you try to start it. It's going to short out going up hills.
Yeah. And that is a problem. But you
and-
shouldn't drive
yeah.
a vehicle in that condition. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to fuck people over. I am. You need to see it from this point of view. Like, the primary thing would be shoddy brakes. If you drive around with shoddy brakes in the middle of the city in a truck like this, you will kill somebody at some point. You should maintain the vehicle that you drive around in. G6, you drive around with a missing door. How are you going to do your job with a missing door when you're supposed to keep money safe in the back of it? You need to get that fixed.
Yeah. No, I agree with this. But I guess either so it's a weird one because either you're asking people to
Fix their car.
which would be good for mechanics, to come in and get a because anybody with the toolkit, right, can just check the vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. Which I don't think should be. I would prefer it to not be that way.
I don't give a shit if they check their vehicle.
Like, I feel like I should only be using my diagnostics tool when I am a mechanic, or I'm in the mechanics bay, because I feel like that's where my tool should be. Like, I should only be able to use that when I'm a mechanic, because otherwise, if somebody crashes, they're like, I don't need to go to the mechanic shop yet.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, well, I don't. That part I don't really care too much about. That's
Okay.
I,
You have
I,
to understand. This is the part I care about. So, because this is the part that affects my line of work.
How does it affect her?
So
line
if
of
you're gonna
work?
want mechanics to get behind this, this is what I'm telling you.
Oh, well,
if you want people to get, because mechanics already get shafted enough. So
how is that not gonna? I don't understand. How is that gonna shaft mechanics even more?
I'm trying to make this the most appealing possible.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about.
But I do agree that having it be this bad. Also, then you're gonna have. Are you going to have police officers checking?
Yeah. Obviously, they could call a mechanic that could then look it over. Like
I think that would be better.
I'm kind of I'm trying to figure out how this is bad for mechanics, that you are asking people to maintain their vehicle and having to go to a mechanic to have it fixed. Because
because what we already are dealing with is, oh, this needs 1 second. Yeah, my car needs a 2 across.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yo.
I'm headed to bed. It's good to see you though.
Yeah, I appreciate your work.
Yeah, anytime, man. Oh, hey, Jenny.
Oh, hope you're having a good day.
I am about to
Like I
end
got
it.
a text
Good
today
night.
that's like,
Good night.
"Hey, I got charged X amount for needing 2 parts. Is this correct?" Where as mechanics, we have to put money on top of it because it's the only way we make money.
Yeah.
So
No, people are not getting scammed by
our pricing
mechanics,
structure
though.
varies. Because
People
we
are not
charge-
realizing that they're getting shafted because they are buying the materials. They're doing this to themselves. Like, this isn't a mechanic thing. Mechanics are not scamming.
Good question. Put it away for now, and we'll do a run later. Yeah. 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 All right. All right. Bye. All right. Bye. The whole time I've worked at Mosley's and I've worked with my mechanics, I've tried to avoid the, oh, this needs 2 parts across.
Right.
I've looked at it and I say, oh, you know, your brake pads are rough, your radiator has a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I give them a price like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I use my diagnostics tool,
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to be judging it off of this, then I foresee it to be a problem. Just like I got a text today that said, I have 2.
How?
I got charged X amount for 2 parts across.
Yeah. I am still failing to understand.
I don't know if you want mechanics to be mechanics, then this is fine.
How is that mechanics to be mechanics, though? How does it not bring... This is a bigger issue. If you're trying like to say that people don't want to pay for it, and it's going to be an issue that people have to pay X amount of money for something, and they have to go down to you, and they can't do anything about it. That's a bigger issue. It's not just the mechanics. Like, I'm failing to see how this is bad for mechanics.
I just woke up. I think it works. I think it will be okay.
So the only thing this will do is, this one, he would get a fine for driving a vehicle that is not in a operatable condition.
Mm-hmm.
Because this thing is about to fucking fall apart. He should get it fixed, and he should get fined for driving it like this in this condition. It's really just having people take care of their vehicle as they drive around. If you want to zoom around the city and you want to eat shit half the time because you can't keep the speed limit, that's a downside. You hit somebody, you have to get your vehicle fixed more often. I just talked to a mechanic. He's been driving like 4,100 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how much it takes for an engine to see any sort of tear and wear.
Yeah. No, I think it's good.
No,
Even PD vehicles.
Yeah, I'm fine with hearing it, but I'm just failing to see how it's a bad thing for mechanics.
I jumped 2 steps down the road.
Yeah, let me write it up.
Your point. Yeah.
Let me write it up, and I'll send it your way, and then you can point out your concerns, and then we can always tweak it.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fine. I just
the biggest issue
like
is,
I said, I just woke up, and it was a combination of that text. I got frustrated.
Yeah, the biggest issue isn't this. It would be that people have to pay, because now it's not an option to pay, and they can't just drive their vehicle until it fucking pukes itself. They have to get it paid, or they're gonna get a fine.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, this isn't a thing that's gonna happen often. Like, why would cops pull them over just to check if they're driving a roadworthy vehicle? It would be a thing where if you drive around a car with a missing door, then maybe they would go the step further of checking if the overall vehicle is in a decent condition. Because if you can't maintain your vehicle, then who is to say that you get it fixed? And then suddenly you're a liability when you drive around. I don't see... Obviously, if we extend it to be everybody and not just work vehicles, then I could see people being up in arms. And maybe...
No, I think it definitely should be work vehicles.
Yeah, for now it's work vehicles, then we can always look at it in a different way. Because overall, you should always have a maintained vehicle.
So here's my question. So there's some work vehicles, right?
Yeah.
They come in and they get maintained. However, they need an engine replacement.
That's life.
Okay, if they can't afford an engine replacement, do they just get ticketed?
I guess. Well, you wouldn't ticket them. They would have to either get the money, or they would.
But they have to use. Yeah, they have to use that work vehicle to get, because it's their job.
Yeah. Then they would just have to drive around and hope they don't get pulled over and checked. A lot of people do that shit. A lot of people drive around with like literally rusted away fucking subframes and shit. Like I said, it's not a thing that's going to be a big deal because I don't think cops would just pull people over. They might do a test here and there just to check, but unless they have a reason to check your vehicle, I don't think they would.
You should make a truck stop station on the highway.
It's been planned on to also check vehicles. We talked about it. I forgot kind of where it ended, but we did talk about people like doing grime and overloading their vehicles, which is also an issue in itself. That's dangerous too.
Overloading their grime vehicles?
Yeah. There's a certain amount you can load into your vehicle that is legal. Past that point, you know, it becomes dangerous because you're putting more than what the truck is rated for.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it give you an amount, and if you go over that, it's too bad?
No, you can go over it. But going over it is where it becomes illegal, but I don't think we have any laws for it.
I'd work at a truck waste station.
The problem is that it's hard to figure out where you would put that station because I'm assuming they drive around the entire place. Do they have to go back?
Grime vehicles?
Yeah, do they go back to grime to deliver, or I don't even know how
No, they go. Works. I think it's on the. Look, it's just north of San Andreas Ave and downtown.
Okay, you could set up a station
marked.
there.
It's the Group 6 HQ. They have to deliver all their vehicles there.
Yeah. Then you just wait there, and then you wait their vehicle before they deliver, and then if they're overweight, you find them. We just don't have that legislation yet. Can we go inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Jabby. Also, we have a shared garage. No, I need to call Edda. Why it gives it what? I'm not understanding. How does it give tow more? Like, how does it benefit tow over mechanics? Can tow repair engines? No. All right. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. So excellent condition is 85% and above. Good condition is 75, and bad is from 70 or from 50 to 75, which is that's a big jump in quote unquote bad condition. No, bad condition is from 50 to 75%. So we can't even go with like using bad condition as a thing. So we have to use the percentage.
This is not food.
Give her a rat.
Oh. A rat is food.
Can't eat that, dude.
What do you call the tool again?
Broken.
That would read
I got one more night.
issues
Suck on
From-
the metal, dude.
from a vehicle diagnostics tool. OBD, yeah. We'll just call it diagnost. Fuck me! I can't say that word. All right. Do we want to go down the route of stacking? So we could make a fine of exterior damages, but interior damages would be a stackable thing. Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't rephrase it. I can't rephrase it to say that this looks like it's bad in bad condition. Because bad condition is a very broad thing right now. Bad condition is from 50 to 75%. So if we set anything below 75 would give you a fine, I feel like that's too much. So we have to use the percentage, unfortunately, even though I don't want to.
Oh god, true.
People who just got fired.
Is 50% too low to set the limit at?
Have people been coming in
I would
here
have to ask
fucking
Dahlia how often she
storming
sees
about it?
people
I only just got here. I don't know.
below
Sorry, just got
50%.
here.
I'm being with Rachel. Spend most of the morning.
Again,
Oh,
yeah, what's up?
have people been coming in here mad about that legislation?
Only Hazel.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I should call him.
One got fired too.
Yeah, but he already quit. He
He
said.
sold his trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he went to check this morning. Got fired.
I
I
also
wonder if Reed is going to be, because he had a charge that wasn't a felony, but the charge is never felony.
if it's under the felony tag, like it's a yellow, then yes, he's fired.
Oh,
How would cops determine that? I'm gonna write that in that they would have to call a mechanic to have it checked.
man, must suck to be a felon.
Is 75 too high for a fine? I'd say so. I would say it's too high.
And then it was on circuit board prices.
Yes, $12 per.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I know Vital's still selling it.
He said he doesn't have any.
When did they say
No,
that?
I'm writing it.
I
Don't
spoke
worry,
to him
I
like
got
2 days
this.
ago. Maybe it's changed.
I think
Hello.
he does every day. Hello.
What the fuck was that?
I think he does every day, so he probably just like gets out of stock fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm writing it in that they need to call a mechanic to check it. And if no mechanic is available, then they can do it
Yeah, Reggie
themselves.
gave me some information, but I'll tell you it later.
I feel like external damages could be a fine up
Oh my god, if it isn't the Azeroth
up to
game.
1,000, where internal should be what 350, 500 per broken or per bad condition part. Is that how we should go about it? $250 per part. All right, $250 per part. I feel like I'm gonna get shot because of all these legislation I'm putting through.
What are you putting through?
Just that people need to maintain their fucking work vehicles. Dahlia, question?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's up?
How often have you seen a vehicle with 50% or below? Like an actually shit condition. Like I know right now it's a bit iffy.
50% or below, I'd say like once every 2 days.
Once every 2 days, so it happens.
Yeah.
Pretty sure his club right now is 50% and below.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Do you think that 75 and below should be a? I feel like 75 is a fucking high though.
No, I feel like I drive my car at 75.
Yeah. So when do you think it should be a warning, and when do you think it should be a fine?
Wait, what?
Bad warning, terrible. Like once it hits terrible, it has the potential to stall out.
75 and below, 50% to 75% is defined as bad. Yeah.
That's such a huge margin.
I know.
Because 75% to like 65%, I feel like I'd still drive my car. But once it hits below 65%, I'm like, ooh, I really need to get this fixed.
Yeah, so maybe 65.
But even below, like, I feel like even below 60%, I'd be like, okay, this is causing problems.
Yeah, and that's why we want to catch him before, you know, people think, oh, this is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's right now. Let me check. Right now, I have it at 65% is a warning, and 60% and below is a fine.
Yeah.
Maybe you should remove the warning part, or having just 75% should just be a, you know, let
also,
them know
at
that
least
they
how
should have
we
just...
do it, like at Leslie's with our pricing structure, the better your condition is for your car, like,
make red
the
lights
less
disappear.
expensive the
That's never
repair
gonna
is.
happen, my man. I don't know. This can always be tweaked, I guess. I think maybe having it 65% would be a warning, and then 55% and below is fine. Are cops alright with civilians getting involved in traffic stops? No, civilians shouldn't be involved in anything that has to do with a stop or of any sort.
And then they have to have a. How long after the fine do they have to fix their car?
Yeah. Yeah. How they should have fixed it in a day or something, right? Or a week? I feel like a week is too much.
Week is too much. But I also feel like for some people, I'd say, I say a week is too much, but I'm me and I can be, I constantly remember the people that, can't be here all the time. So if you give somebody a day, they might not be able to wake up.
Yeah, but you also need to see it again. Like, what is the chances that they get pulled over again and checked again?
Well, if that is their only job, you have to remember there's not a lot of ways to make money.
Yo.
No. Isn't calling a mechanic about it basically involving them? Or am I missing context? No, because they already called them to do a tow. It would fall under the same thing.
Bye. I'm gonna go send you a bunch real quick. Pick up Dawn.
All right.
Oh, can you get food? Mac,
Huh?
get food. You get food.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does it need a time frame? Probably not. You could make it vague and say they need to get it
Sorry,
fixed
I'm
ASAP.
just thinking about it from.
How is it in real life? Yeah, 3 days I think is fine. All right. Previous section 1 to 3 remains the same. No, I don't think this would push anyone to do anything. This isn't an unfair ask of people. People get their shit fixed anyways. If you want to drive around in a vehicle and not fix it, you get a fine. That's about it. All right, let's read this. What the? Is there a new version now? Like this, you have to keep in mind that this is like petty shit that shouldn't really affect anyone in any major way. Section 2 is operator responsibilities. Operators are responsible for ensuring that business-related vehicles they drive are maintained in a condition that meets both the external appearance and internal mechanical standards. External appearances include maintaining the vehicle's body integrity, visible decals, and corporate color scheme. Internal mechanical standards pertain to maintaining of key components, including the axle, body, tires, brakes, clutch, injectors, radiators, electronics, and transmissions. Blah, blah, blah. And then we go to the standards. The condition of internal mechanical parts is measured on a scale from... I fucking hate this part, but I don't think we can really reword it. It's measured on a scale from 0 to 100%, with 100% representing a brand new condition. This condition can only be determined using a diagnostics tool. A skilled mechanic should be consulted for a thorough check. If a mechanic is unavailable, the LSPD officers are authorized to perform the check themselves. I don't know. Internal parts below 60% condition are considered not properly maintained, requiring a 250 fine per part. A warning is issued for parts between 60 to 65 condition. You can hear it, and you know it if you drive it.
Oh, these pants have rats on them.
You do?
Yeah, in the back.
Maybe you should make it 70%. External damages such as a missing door will result in an immediate $1,000 fine.
And I didn't die. I mean, I did just feel like it would be rude.
Operators are expected to rectify any issues within 3 days of being fined or warned. The check engine light doesn't work like that. Are you gonna require them to show repairs? No. If you get it repaired, the condition should go up. You don't need to show proof that you paid for it.
Oh, did you talk to Toes yesterday?
About the hunting? Yeah, he called me. Yeah, he called me.
Enforcement and penalties.
Yeah, he was. I gave him your number, that's why.
The Los Santos Police Department is responsible for enforcing this mandate. Non-compliant with internal maintenance. It's kind of repeating the same thing we have up here.
And I was like, okay, I should probably answer.
Wait, why are you fucking doing the same shit twice?
And now I would like to hunt. I would like to hunt with this flag. Probably read the legislation.
Yeah. It means that if you get pulled over again within the 3 days, you don't get fined again. Wait, what? In section 3, last row?
Does Manny have a warrant?
What, you mean like here?
Manny has a warrant.
I feel like this section 4 can be combined into section 3. No, so that's the thing I want to add as well. Oh, we could add it so that they get, but we never got to that point. Fuck. They could get a ticket and a point on their license for driving a not roadworthy vehicle. I don't think we would suspend a license. Nakota, he wanted to talk about license point.
Oh my god. He's sitting in a glowing light. Amazing.
I know. What's up?
Wow, you couldn't have picked a better spot, honestly.
It's beautiful.
I have only one complaint to make.
Only one request.
About your gourd.
There it is, Gondola.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait,
Why haven't you guys talked about business proposals yet?
why haven't we? Because of things that are out of our hands.
Really?
Oh, like
Yeah.
what? If I may ask.
Like, you know, state level.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So it is somewhat up on the priority list. It's just not like out of your hands.
On the priority list.
Yeah, no, it's a priority. We're just waiting for the go ahead, basically.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Have you talked to Juno?
Okay. No.
No. I feel like you should run it by Juno. She takes notes about these things. Even though you can't really submit it, she still notes it down.
Wait, like proposals
nice.
for businesses?
Yeah, Juno Sweeney,
Since when
chief
did
of
this
staff.
happen? Is this recent or like she's been doing this for a while?
I think she's been doing it for a while. Like again, it's not she's not taking the proposals, but she's noting it
feel
down
you.
and hearing people
Okay,
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's out of your control, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it.
I was about to be really angry and be like, people's adoptions, they're more important than business proposals, but now it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, no. No, businesses
Okay.
are more, you know, definitely something we want.
Okay, I
But
appreciate you.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
you're
Have a good
welcome.
day,
Good one.
Do you guys need anything, by the way?
Mm,
Because you're here all day. I just figured, if you need anything. I
not
have water.
no.
Alright.
But I appreciate it though.
Hello. Yeah, no worries. Take care, guys.
You too. All right. So license points.
Allah.
We could make it so if you get a fine two
I'm
two
climbing the
times
desk
in the
for
span
you.
of a week, your work vehicle would get impounded. Could that work? Could we do it like that? Gobson, thank you so much for 15 months. Give me a sec, chat.
You're losing your shit.
Yeah, I'm a softer bolt bean.
Like, I need to get legislation. Doing it. What are you?
I don't want to
gave
little.
I gave you this food and you give me the litter back?
I don't want a little.
You're fucking litter. I bought you this food. Do not give me the trash. I gave you this food. Do not give me the trash bag.
What am I gonna do with it?
Not give it to me. Or Jenny.
Oh wait.
No. No.
Fuck, I want to get it to land in the land.
What you did. Look what you did.
How would it set them off to orbit? Again,
Oh, no, that must
it's
be-
like a small thing, like that I don't understand. Keeping your vehicle in a working condition isn't that hard. Keeping it above 60% is not unreasonable. And
Oh
yeah, it's
my God.
it's
You've
if you
made
get a
my
fine and you
workplace
don't
hostile.
fix it. That means that
Oh,
you
well,
are
your fault,
continuing to operate a
Well,
vehicle that is
there's
not
trash cans outside.
in a work area.
Yeah, but now I want to get it to land on top of that.
in a condition or street.
You might have been
What
right
was-
when you said you were ordering for a child.
Shit, no, I forgot the fucking.
Tell the people at Senior Buns I was ordering for a child. No.
Fuck, man. I'm too strong.
This is the only vehicles that have
Gross,
changed from
empty
state
box,
jobs.
I'm
Yes.
too strong.
Trust me, if we made it all vehicles, people would lose their mind. Soul thing is for 8 months. Fucko.
Why are they crying, man? Relax. Oh, I know. what to do.
1,000 for a missing door. That's again, that can be tweaked.
Easy.
Oh my god, you're such an asshole.
Thank you. Oh wait, why did you give me that?
Yeah, he's giving you trash.
I did, and it was done.
I've not moved from Jenny. Hi, Mick.
I.
Because if I get involved, they'll come back to me, so I don't want to be part of it.
I told him I was buying food for a child,
Oh,
and I
I'm
really
sorry,
did.
Jenny. I didn't vote if we were giving it to Michael. My God, they're really crying.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
how
it's
much
one of the things
fucking
like
money-
having a missing door
I
on
know,
a
it's the hot list.
vehicle transporting money shouldn't be a thing. Maybe we can make it so it's specifically for G6. Because there is, as far as I know, we already have a charge for negligent,
Yeah,
or
what's up,
whatever you
Hazel?
want to call it.
Yo, you want to run some G6?
Jenny? What is the charge called for when people drive around with like a missing door and shit like that?
There isn't one anymore.
Isn't? Oh, there's not?
Nope.
Shit. Okay. Then I don't have to.
Be operating a vehicle.
Oh, you lost your job.
It was. It's been gone for a long,
Jenny,
long time.
Your pal
qualifies
now.
as
Thank
a
you so much for the
felony?
18 months.
Violent felony.
Anything that's violent is a violent felony. Causing harm on another person.
Roadworthy?
That was a
Okey-dokey.
driving
I
unroadworthy
shit on
vehicle.
everyone I consider a friend.
Okay. All right. In that case, I don't have to keep that one in mind.
Why?
breast.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, don't say that. That is
That,
so
I'm
sad
just
to say
making
that.
a legislation that people have to take care of their vehicle. Like their work vehicle. Not all
Oh.
vehicles, just work vehicle in this regard.
How does that work?
How does I'm still writing it. But it's
What? Or
What?
why?
huh?
Or why?
I'm gonna just act like I didn't hear you until you ask me a proper way.
Why?
Okay, thank you. Why? Because people shouldn't
why?
people shouldn't drive around a vehicle that is one, not roadworthy, two, illegal, and three, dangerous.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you
vehicle?
counting as unroadworthy and dangerous?
That is the
That-
thing that's we're trying to figure out.
Because in most states, as long as it has operational engine with a seatbelt and has license plates, it's considered operational. You can literally
Yeah,
go
it's
around in a hostile
operationable,
vehicle.
but it's not roadworthy. If
Yes,
you're
it
if
is.
You, no, if your brakes don't work, you are a danger to people.
It's the guy who drives at 180 sitting on his high horse.
No, because I'm keeping our vehicle maintained.
Yeah, who paid the last bill for it, Michael?
Who paid the one before that?
And who paid the one before that?
You guys have a
I
family
give you half
car?
for that.
Hmm?
Who repaired it for free?
Dolly, actually, the first time.
Yep. That would have been a $2,000.
Ma'am.
Doesn't change the point. And this is only for vehicles, like work vehicles, not just normal vehicles. This isn't like when you drive around in your fucking...
Oh, yeah,
Clock.
because we don't have a family business
running.
yet, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I help you?
It's out of my hands and our
Done,
hands.
done.
So nothing I can do about it.
Say that one more time. I can't hear you over the sounds of sobbing.
You know what I really... Well, one good news. My DNA is not on file.
Okay.
How do you know when your DNA is on file?
You can check
Because
in
it lists
MDT.
it.
Oh.
You know, because that's super, not fucked.
That I don't particularly. I think in the public records, you should be able to only say, I believe, legislation and profiles. What the fuck? Oh my god!
What do you call an unroadworthy vehicle?
I believe that's. Mac, what can you see?
Well, it's still in theory
you see the
roadworthy.
Hello, fellas.
Hello. So it wouldn't be because it's not roadworthy, because it kind of is. It's just that they ignored the first
Oh yes, of course.
fine
Let me
without any plans to fix it.
There you go. Okay, there you go. There you go. Name's Don, by the way, like Morning Religious Soap.
Michael, should I be able to see KJ's DNA?
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone can see everyone's DNA. I was
That's
asking.
so dumb.
I know.
That's so dumb.
I'm aware. I already brought it up, and I was asking, and people weren't too sure. I'll bring it up that it shouldn't be a thing. I don't know why we can see somebody else's DNA.
Talk about rights violation.
Mac, are you able to see any legislation, like if it's?
Howdy, y'all. Excuse.
I had to burn, incinerate your DNA, right?
I was before I started working here. I wasn't able to see nothing, so we might just.
And your brothers.
Oh yeah, you are a doctor. Jenny's also. Yeah.
There was a whole fucking policy at the hospital about it.
I know, but all the policies are probably out the window. You have to talk to Candy
I'm
about it.
aware of it because I can go and I can find KJ's DNA sequence right now.
Happened to me before as well. Sometimes I think it's just issue with the tablet sometimes.
That's going to be the reason I never do any crimes.
No problem.
You could make it so it's at the
I don't want my DNA on
discretion of
fucking
PD.
public file.
Technically, Dahlia, you have no rights in the city anyway. So
I hate it. It makes me sick.
You started trying to throw trash around the place. That's what you get. You know?
Hello. Ooh, I see more felon.
Also, I just reread Reckless Evading.
Oh wow, I'm so sorry. I was eating a snack that was.
And
on
it
the
says
desk.
driving the vehicle.
I don't know how it's been there.
Again,
I found it there.
they fucked up and they didn't do their job probably. So.
I know. I
Well,
just
Bella's
I
not
should
eating it.
just go back to bed.
You're gonna lull him to sleep.
So the door missing.
Oh my! No!
Yeah, it is an East Docket appeal.
My coworkers! Oh my god!
I think this fine. I don't know. It makes sense for a G6 vehicle, but not every vehicle.
Look at how much blood!
How is she left, Dahlia?
I still hear somebody crying. I think they're upstairs.
I got him.
No, they're upstairs. Do you hear that? No. I think there's like there is some.
These people are pussies.
Oh
There's
my
one over
God.
here. There's two over here.